This is the M-Balm effect.
Yo! What's happening? It's Saturday, May 18th, 2019. Welcome to the M-Balm effect. We're live!
Yes,
I got Uber Mike here with me.
How you doing?
We got Zoo here with me.
What up?
And we're talking to you. And you can talk to us also by going to the email, thembalmeffect@gmail.com. You can leave all your comments, questions, concerns, hate mail, all that and more. And you can also chat with us live either through the text, 585-902-3195, in real time. You can do all that. How was everyone's week?
Busy.
Busy?
I can tell you that.
Very busy, huh?
Oh yeah.
Well, mine was a little busy too. Always on
Time
the
to
road.
turn up.
Yeah. So, with that being said, this week we have a lot of stories to talk about, a lot of things to talk about.
Wow.
And with that being said, the one big story we all want to talk about, the one that everyone knows what I'm about to say here, the hugest thing that's been happening around social media for the last
going
week.
on all week. It's been blowing up social
Blowing
media.
up. It's crazy.
If you
It's
haven't
crazy.
It's
heard about
crazy.
it,
Batman.
Absolute
Batman.
yes.
Robert, what's his name?
Yes.
Pattinson?
yes.
I cannot believe this.
He's gonna play Batman.
I can't believe this.
Now, people
This is
are
crazy.
in uproar.
I know. It's a huge
Yeah.
uproar. Everybody knows that this guy is not going to be a good Batman.
No.
Come on. Christian Bale, you had him. How can you beat him? Then you got Ben Affleck. Come on. That guy?
Yeah.
That guy? Really?
No.
I just
Ben
wasn't feeling it.
Affleck, I didn't like him.
Christian Bale was a pretty
No
good
offense.
one.
Like I love Ben Affleck. I mean, he's a good actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, you know how it goes. Yeah. Uber Mike over here. First time in a while.
Mike.
Yeah.
Bye,
It
Mike.
has been a few weeks. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think the last time my parents was.
You got your
for-
back.
Try to get closer to the mic a little bit. I can kind of
I
hear
think
you
the
guys.
last time my parents was, if I may be wrong, was the greatest man to ever live.
Right.
The greatest man to ever live.
The greatest man to ever live. He was the
I
guy
was
that...
not there for that. I
No.
was in Florida.
Zoo wasn't here for that. We were at
missed
the
out.
Coach in Webster, and Uber Mike over here was with a couple of buddies of ours, having a little smoke break. In this, if you haven't seen it already, go on our YouTube channel, or if you're listening to our podcast, go on the Spreaker channel and look at the first episode that we had.
The greatest man alive.
Greatest man alive to ever live. That's exactly his words. He said it multiple times. Multiple times. Now this guy came up to you and just kind of just went off on a tangent, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I mean, he went off on me, Jay.
Everybody.
You know, Ryan. I mean, he made that girl in there uncomfortable, and she left too.
Yeah.
But you know, we'll get through this one pretty quick, because if you want to see that video, like M-Balm said, just head to the Spreaker or our website or on YouTube and check out that first episode. I think you'll get a good laugh at some of the stuff he said.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it
It was insane.
was definitely insane, and like I said in that video too, if you ever hear it, it's gonna be up for you to decide. What he was.
Oh, he was, yeah. And then I saw him at the restaurant the morning after. Crazy.
I saw the video, you know, I tend to think, you know, because I've been around people with mental, I work in that field, but anyway, I felt like he had maybe a touch of schizophrenia,
I mean, something was obviously going on there.
Yeah.
He was obviously intoxicated. They actually
he was-
turned him down.
The man's father
No, I
did
think he
kill
was.
him in his
Hold on,
country.
I think he was heavily intoxicated and may have been on another substance.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think he was on a couple substances.
I
mean,
I
never
think
know.
he was on
That-
something more.
He could've
than
been
that
on-
level.
could've been on anything.
Yeah.
Like
Nowadays you don't know anybody, and especially
No.
late night. He was drunk. He
Oh, this is like
obviously
1 in the
could have
morning.
been.
1 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 1 in the morning.
Now the interesting folks. Now our host M-Balm here. He had seen him the next day.
Right.
Now tell us about that. When you seen?
Well, basically, it's the first time going to this restaurant. I go there with my mother. We were just supposed to have a, lunch or whatever, breakfast, brunch, whatever. And then we get our food or whatever. And this guy stands up, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, dude, this guy looks familiar. He's got his leather coat on. He's got the same jeans. He turns around. He's got the same T-shirt on, and you can tell it's the same guy. It looks just like him. And then he starts talking. with that raspy voice. And I'm like, this is the guy. I had
the
to
voice.
somehow sneak a picture real quick. I sent it to Uber Mike. I sent it to Jay and Ryan and all them. And then, yeah, it was
We all
crazy.
had yeah, it was a good collaboration on it. I was just like, what are the chances?
What are the chances?
Not even 12 hours later,
Like,
in
he
the
was up
same
and
hold on,
seen
in the
walking.
same exact clothes that
Oh.
he wore the night before,
Same clothes.
same exact outfit. So what was he doing
I don't know.
from 1 in the morning to what was it, noon?
Yeah, it was about 12:30 o'clock. You know, it's
What was
12:30, 1
it?
o'clock.
What was this guy doing?
I'll tell you what he was doing. He probably stayed up the whole night.
And you said you told me you saw him with a female.
Yeah, he had a woman there with him.
And if
was weird.
you see the video, if you watch the video,
You gotta watch the video.
listen closely to what he says about woman in that.
Yeah.
About his
Very
wife
disrespectful.
and woman.
Very. It
He said that.
seemed-
He
Said
said that
he's made some woman
he made women out to be someone they're not.
exactly.
And that
Thank
to
you.
me is like, yeah, it's not a good meaning behind that. It's actually
And
Very
unfortunately, I
belittling.
didn't get this part recorded, but after that video, there was actually a round 2.
Yeah.
I think we told you about that.
no, we did, yeah,
This is when the security guard was sitting down
right.
in the game in, but you know,
Right.
right before the security guard came, he talked about something about like he's done with over.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true, but over 300 women.
Hey, you know what?
That's his claim.
If that's true,
So
300 women.
I
Now,
don't.
to
But
all
here's the thing: he may have just been really drunk and intoxicated. He just
Possibly.
wanted to say it could be a pathological liar.
I
Okay,
know.
You
but
don't know.
But sometimes there may be a hint of truth. So to all the ladies listening out there, if you have been with the greatest man alive, please text us about it. Text us about your experience. We want to hear.
text us or
We need
email
the
us.
details about the greatest man alive.
I mean, this guy is 50 years old.
I mean,
So imagine it would. He claims 300 women. I mean, he's 50 years old.
this would be
You
interesting.
don't know what he did his
to
whole
see.
Hey, you
life.
never know, man. There was remember that guy? Remember that basketball player? Yeah, a couple years back, he was found in a brothel. I think he overdosed or something like that. Remember that? I forget who he was. I'm not a.
I don't know.
I
if
don't-
heard
I don't know
about
if I heard about
that.
that
Well, I
one.
was
When
listening to
this?
something on the
When-
radio. I was listening to something on the radio, and I guess apparently he was saying something about how many women he has been with, and that he's a sex addict, and yada yada, blah blah blah. And maybe this guy, he just can't help himself,
Oh,
man.
You want to talk about sex addict? I saw an article. I don't remember names. This was a long time ago, all right? But it just popped in my head because you said that.
Right.
I saw an article of a guy who was praised. It was in a different country that throughout his life he had slept with over 1,000 women.
Jesus.
Actually had sex with 1,000 women, and when he died, he was like it.
A walking STD.
Well, I don't even know. I don't know all the
He's got
details.
the herp. He's got the
But
clap.
this was in a
got
foreign
it all.
country. It wasn't in
Got
America.
a
It was in another
syphilis.
country, and it was like he was like praised, like
right.
for sleeping with all these women, like
That's
it was
crazy,
seen as
man.
like an accomplishment or something.
Yeah,
and
it's- yeah.
you go to different parts of the world, and
I know it's crazy.
things are.
The more women you sleep with, the more valuable you are. Is that what it
I
is?
It's-
don't
that's pretty
know.
much what
Like
they're saying.
shit.
Well,
Damn.
yeah. I mean,
Was this Asia or Africa or?
I don't know.
Yeah, the world's just crazy, man. Like one side of the world's one way, and the other side of the world's like opposite.
No, like seriously, which cultures do this? Do we? Know
I don't. I'm not gonna
Do we
say
have
offhand. I know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's
I
like
don't
all these
know
different
either.
cultures
I
have their
mean, there's
different
so many.
things
Every
that they have
culture
going
has
on.
different beliefs.
cultures too.
I mean, but speaking about how the world is crazy, let's talk about some news stories. Let's get to the segment, The Lowdown.
The lowdown.
The Lowdown, where we talk about some news stories. We're going to have a couple things here. Let's see. Watertown had a couple of things happen. We all know about
God,
that clown,
Watertown.
that bus driver, that piece
Oh.
of garbage that raped the 14-year-old.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the
I
judge
heard
let him
about
off
that.
because he didn't have any prior convictions. And he didn't want his life to be ruined. And there was a petition and all that stuff. I signed it. I don't really care for petitions much. I know it's not going to do much. But, hey, at least I put my 2 cents in.
Yeah.
And all that.
I definitely saw that.
But I guess there was another thing that happened in Watertown. There was a man charged with nearly shaking baby to death.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's just sick.
The man was a 35-year-old guy. He was charged with assault in the first degree. Police said they found a 9-month-old child unresponsive inside his Water Street home around 3 p.m. Monday. The baby suffered a brain bleed and internal injuries and had to be flown to Upstate Medical Center in Syracuse. Police say the baby is in fair condition right now.
Let's hope they give him the royal
Jesus.
treatment when he gets to jail.
I mean, how do you take a kid and how do you take a baby and just shake it?
You gotta be.
You gotta be a
mentally
cold-hearted bastard to do this crap, man.
Hearing
gotta be
stories
a
like this just
cold-hearted
makes me cringe.
Like,
son of a
Because
bitch to do
I,
that.
I,
I know.
I can just picture him, like, I can't picture, but, like, I could just, like, imagine, like, how much
I mean, I can
traumatic,
just see,
like,
you
exactly,
know,
see, like,
exactly,
it's
you know,
disgusting.
how could you?
How
do
could you
that?
do that?
It's messed up,
To a
man.
baby?
So delicate and innocent. Like that baby did not do anything.
What did baby do to you?
I know.
Babies can't even do anything.
I know, it's messed
the
up,
boys
man.
the boys in the prison will take care of that.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't take.
They don't
kindly
take
to
too
that.
kindly to things
To-
like that. Now here's a weird one right here. This one here had my head. I was scratching my head on this one. There was a 70-year-old man who was arrested on Monday after police spotted him traveling through Arizona with his wife, dead, strapped in the passenger side seat.
Oh my God! I can
Talk
just
about
picture
fucking
this
crazy.
National Lampoon right here when they got the what was it, the Aunt Sally with
Something
or
like that, yeah.
the grandma that dies in the van when they're going down the road. And oh my God, did they put? Was she on the
man.
roof?
Well, here's what.
Or
No,
was she
no,
in
she
the-
was in the actual passenger seat. Like this is how. So
Oh,
here's
belt
okay.
and-
So here's what happened, okay? Rodney Puckett or whatever of Oklahoma was stopped for a traffic violation in Eloy, Arizona, outside of Phoenix, when the officer noticed a dead woman sitting beside him in the vehicle, according to the Eloy Police Department. Puckett explained that the dead passenger was his wife, 74-year-old Linda Puckett, and that she had died in a Texas hotel during their road trip. The police say that he moved her body into the vehicle, continuing towards their destination. It was not clear where the Puckett's next destination was or how long the man had been driving with his dead wife in the car. Her body was turned over to the county medical examiner, and the police department and Texas State Police are trying to determine whether the woman was the victim of a homicide.
Oh my God, that is so strange.
He was arrested and charged with abandonment and concealment of a corpse. So this
So
guy
wait,
here...
did he drop the corpse off somewhere?
No. He was driving around with it from Texas to. They caught him in Arizona. Now, how long in the
What's his home state? Which state?
Oklahoma,
So was he on his way back or like?
Arizona? Man, that's all the way out in west.
So he was trying to ditch the body.
I don't know. I think
I
don't know what was
that's
going
a little
on.
strange. That's
I know it's
quite
strange, but why would you drive from
Yeah.
Texas all the way to the west coast
I don't understand
with your
that.
dead wife? I mean, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
That's just a
either
little
he's
weird.
emotionally estranged, there's something mentally going on, or he just needed to get rid of the body.
Look, I don't know, man. You got to think, how long has he been driving with that body? And how did that car smell?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing too. You
All
never
that
know.
heat?
He could have been.
A
She could have just
decomposing body.
died, and he could have been like, I don't want. Like, there's some people out there that are so
Either he
emotionally
was just
attached to
driving to
somebody,
the ocean, or he was just
Like-
hanging on.
Yeah,
like hanging
He
on,
could not
wishing that
handle
she was
it,
just
or-
gonna magically come back alive,
right.
which is not gonna happen.
It's messed up,
unfortunately.
man. You know, I don't know the
I don't
situation,
know,
but
yeah,
it's a little strange. It's bizarre
strange.
It's
that
very
this guy
bizarre.
It
drove
is
all that
strange.
way to Arizona from Texas where she died, and they're from Oklahoma. It just doesn't make sense. But
Yeah.
this next story, speaking of elderly, listen, if you're not if you're bothered by any type of video, I suggest just skipping maybe a minute or two of this. I'm going to be showing a video here in just a moment. Let's see, I'm going to get that video up here real quick. Here. Sorry for that. Don't know why that happened. This music bed just going off on me here. All right, I'm going to start the video now. No sound. Now take a look. You got a 74-year-old man who has like a walker or a cart. Okay.
No, that's the man getting off, about to get off right
Yep.
there.
Now
Okay.
they had words spoken to each other, I guess. Look at that. Two hands.
Wow.
Full shove off the bus. This see you next Tuesday here. 25-year-old woman
Oh my
shoves him right
God.
off the bus. Now this happened on March 21st of this year, and in April 23rd or something like that, he died due to his
Oh my
injuries.
God.
He died due to his injuries.
That's
Blunt
homicide.
force trauma
That's
to his
murder.
torso.
That's-
74-year-old
Does she
man.
get charged with murder?
Oh, she's getting charged with murder now. Yeah, they're going after her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this guy here, he would have been fine. He would have been okay. All happened is, she was
over?
Well, here's what happened. I guess she was swearing at everybody. She was swearing at everybody in the bus, and he came up to her and said, "Can we all just be nice to each other?" or something along those lines. And I guess that enraged her. And when he was getting off the bus, she just full-fledged, 2 hands, just shoved him off, full force
That's
off the
just
bus.
cold-blooded right there.
And it's just like, are you kidding me?
Cold-blooded.
I mean, this woman here needs to get the book thrown at her.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just uncalled for.
Yeah.
Now, I've said it last week, and I've been saying it all the time. As society, we are getting dumber, but we are also getting less compassionate, and we are not valuing life like we used to. It's just getting worse.
We're all human beings.
I know, we're all human beings, and we're treating each other like we're garbage, and it's only getting worse, as you can see here. I mean, this is a 74-year-old man trying to get off the bus, and then you got this piss-pot bitch, 25 years old, shoving him off the bus and killing him a month later, basically, due to his injuries. What do you got over here, sugar wafer? What are you eating on the show here?
Can you get me another twisted tea?
Look at this guy. Look at these guys. We're eating on the show. I'm drinking my beer over here. What's going on here?
Twisted Tea, if you're watching, please send us more Twisted Tea. We'll
Talk slut over
sponsor.
here.
Yes, we love Twisted Tea.
Twisted Tea
We'll
is the
sponsor
best.
sponsor us, please.
What are your thoughts on this whole story here with the woman pushing the guy off the bus? If you're watching live, text us at 585-902-3195, or you can go to the chat on the YouTube page, or just email us at thembalmeffect@gmail.com. This is just, it's sad. It's sad that this guy passed away due to his injuries from this piece of crap, this piece of garbage. This is ridiculous. What do you got over here? Wafers?
I don't know.
Eating on the
She
show
brought
over here.
wafers.
See, you should have went to the restaurant with us, man.
We have
I
a
had
great
none.
staff.
What'd you
We
have,
great
wafers?
Staff here with us,
I had burritos.
helping us out.
So yeah, we went to the grand, was it Super Grand Buffet
Super Grand Buffet
in Henrietta.
Yes.
If you're from local Rochester, it's
Yeah.
not a bad place. Go there. You got a good buffet.
It's pretty clean. They got alright sushi.
Yeah. The first thing.
Sushi.
Here's what I noticed though. I didn't see any chopsticks. I usually eat
Yeah,
Chinese
no
with chopsticks.
And the sushi was, in the past I've been there and it was better, but
Pretty
now
moderate.
they cut it back.
It was pretty moderate. Huh?
There was some interesting thing. One of them, I cut the sushi piece open and I was like, wonder what this is. I've never tried it. I tasted it and I thought, oh my god, I think this is ground up beef jerky they're putting in here.
Oh, dude, it's gross.
I swear, that's what it tasted like. I didn't know what it was, but
I know.
it tasted like ground up beef jerky. It was definitely a beef product.
Well, that's not what sushi's supposed to be about. But
unfortunate.
it was weird. What was going on with the couple behind us, or that family? I guess.
Okay.
I gotta hear about this.
I don't know. The one in front of us or behind us?
The one behind us. I guess something was going on. Something about they told the staff or whatever that one of them wasn't eating, and I think they were trying to get away with that person eating for free. And I think we all noticed. I don't know if you noticed.
yeah, the manager came over and
Right.
started yelling.
I think you noticed that they were looking our way. At first, I thought they were looking at us, but then Crystal
Yeah, they
told
were
me.
looking at the manager over
Yeah.
there.
And
I remember the manager coming over and he
Yeah.
was obviously yelling in a different language. I was assuming Chinese, but I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Hard to
It just seemed a little
distinguish
odd. I
which
thought
language,
something was gonna go down. I'm glad we got
yeah,
out
I
of there
thought we were
before.
like, oh god,
Did they
they're
get
gonna all
kicked
run out.
I don't know. We left before that all went down.
Oh.
I'm not sure exactly what happened after that.
We had left, we walked out, but you missed out, older Mike. You missed
It's
out.
all right.
Yeah, you missed out on a good China buffet, man.
Yep.
I got to take a quick break. When we come back,
Alright, we'll be back.
we'll talk about a couple more things. And yeah,
Don't
So-
forget to tune in.
that's right. Be right back. you've seen it. You've seen it.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
You know how it is.
that's right.
You do what you do and you do what you do.
Yeah. A lot of things going on in the world of Uber Mike over here. A lot of things going on over Uber Mike.
Alright, so one of the things that has been happening lately to Uber Mike that has been bothering him and plaguing him with constant issues
Plaguing.
is the condom pranking, okay? So
I know I don't think we talked about it.
we have not talked about this on air, but this needs to
Oh.
be addressed because
Well, let me tell you what I found. All right, I'm gonna
Okay.
tell y'all what happened.
okay, you tell me.
I'm gonna explain. All right. So I was at Cody's house. You know, we're getting drunk, we're hanging out, you know, just having a good time. And
We had been drinking.
yes,
Not
and,
excessively.
Cody said he's going outside to go grab something from the car.
I
And
had
instead, he tied a condom, blown up condom balloon to my antenna.
Yep.
And he also said that I would find another one somewhere around my car, but it would be such a discreet location that I wouldn't know until I absolutely had to do something.
Did
now
you?
there was also 2 condoms on top of your front windshield. Now I believe you found one of them.
So you found that one,
He
right?
found
think I
that
got
one
one,
and he
okay.
tore it off.
All right.
And he threw it off. But
Did you-
I think the other one was still on.
Did you happen to find the other one yet?
Gas tank.
Okay.
I
See,
Opened up the gas cap.
that's a good.
It
That's a
was
good
not
idea.
inside the gas tank, just in the gas tap. But I was hoping.
Oh God, could you imagine if you put it in his gas tank? That car would be done.
Oh, it would be toast.
It'd be
but
horrible.
I was hoping he would be by, you know, the.
You got a caller?
Oh, we got
We
a
got a
caller
caller?
in. We got a
Look
caller
at that.
in.
We got a caller.
Hello.
For the speaker.
Hi.
What's up, dude?
Hey, just selling. Hi, you're live on the show. Welcome. Caller, what's your name? What's your name, caller? What's your name, caller?
Put him to the phone. Microphone.
My name is Austin.
Your
Oh.
name is Austin. You're live on the show
What's up,
with
Austin?
us. Do you watch the M-Balm Effect regularly?
Yes, I do. I've heard many of good things that is going on in the M-Balm Live.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Now,
So,
are you watching our show live now?
Currently I am driving back home.
well, you probably should get off the phone then
yeah,
if
you
you
should
gotta
probably
if you're
not
driving,
be talking and driving.
because we don't need another person like you killing a family of 4.
We don't need any yelling before.
Alright, calm down. First off, I gotta phone. So,
We can't hear you. Hold on. Now keep talking.
yeah, so I'm pretty good.
So what's going on here, caller?
It's going good. I just got back from the Lilac Festival.
Oh, you did?
Oh, you like the Lilac Festival.
Yeah, it was actually pretty nice. A lot of, just music, food, beer, you name it.
Did you see any drunk people there?
I'm sure you saw tons of drunk people at the Lilac.
Are you? It's the Lilac
Oh, yeah,
Festival,
oh,
bro.
yeah. There was definitely people that were like a little bit,
Okay, now let me ask you something. When you went there, were you drunk yourself or what? I mean,
Actually, no.
I hope not.
No.
Now,
okay.
now, to be fair, you can consume alcoholic
You can
beverages there.
Right.
I've seen the wine slushies.
Dude, they got a whole new bar there this year.
Do they really?
Look at the map. There's a whole section over there based for like bar.
Really?
Now,
Like
just
a
so
bar-
everybody
yes.
knows, we will be down at the Lilac Festival tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow it's
We
gonna
might be doing a special show. Who knows?
it's gonna be
Cover
it's
it.
gonna be thunderstorms. I hear it's a height of 81 and it's
Oh,
gonna be
boy.
raining.
It's gonna be very humid.
Well,
and,
to be
possible
fair,
thunderstorms.
we all live in Rochester.
We know how
so
the weather
if it's
goes.
not sunny weather, it's either snow or rain.
And if it's 81 degrees, I'm sure we can all handle a little bit of rain.
A little bit of rain,
It's not gonna kill us. We
a
have
little
good
bit of
food,
thunderstorm, a little bit of
there'll
lightning,
be drinks there. We'll be
all
fine.
that stuff. All right,
and
thank you, caller.
plenty.
Thank you.
Thank you, caller. I appreciate you calling in.
We appreciate you. Have
Yes.
a good night, Austin.
Have a good night, Austin. Thank you for
You
calling in.
guys too, and drive safe.
Okay,
right,
well,
drive
we will.
safe.
You too. Bye bye.
We're not driving right now.
We're not.
We're not even on the road. What are you talking about?
Silly kid.
And,
So yeah,
the good thing about
I
the
don't know.
Lilac Festival for somebody like me, and I'm gonna go ahead and say, is that there's gonna be a bunch of single women.
see this guy over here. This guy over here.
focusing on
He's
the
Alright.
women.
he's
All right.
focusing on trying to get.
Hey,
a
if
woman,
you're a
okay?
single ladies watching, Uber Mike is available. And
Uber
single,
Mike,
so
and sometimes
feel
Uber
free.
Mike needs an Uber himself.
Uber Mike does need
That,
an Uber.
you know, it's funny when the Uber driver gets Ubered.
That's right. That's right.
Usually, my
But you know
girlfriend.
something? I really gotta say that I think Uber and Lyft. I think this is something to talk about really quick.
Okay.
As somebody who does Uber from time to time, I think it's very good that it exists because I have myself picked up a lot of people who have locked their cars up at bars, and they get in, they're drunk as hell, and take them home, and usually what they do the next day is they'll Uber back to their car when they're sober and go pick it up.
That's good.
And I've taken plenty of drunk people. Like, I did some Uber yesterday. I had a couple of people that got in that were hammered.
Turn this off.
Now,
But
did they
you know-
treat you nicely?
Yeah,
Now,
well, actually, the two...
Tell us about your typical Uber experience.
Now,
Like,
I have to say, I haven't really had a bad experience.
Okay.
Um,
You haven't had anybody puke in your car
no,
or anything
I
like
haven't
that?
had anything like that.
That's
Now,
terrible,
when I-
man. I can imagine.
No, sometimes though, in the very beginning, you can kind of, when you say how you're doing and
Right,
you
right.
kind of, introduce,
Right.
you kind of get a feel of people if that person's gonna talk to you or not.
Well,
you get some people, like
yeah.
I've gotten a person, a good, well, not even say good amount, a fair percentage
Okay.
of people that actually carry on a good conversation.
Right. Now, here's a question I got to
That's
ask
good
you. Now,
nowadays,
I've heard a
you know.
couple instances where people sit in the front. Is that something that's
Oh, yeah, I
allowed?
get people that sit
You
in
get
the
people
front.
that sit in the front. Isn't it a little weird though? You have
Not
somebody.
for me. It's all
No?
based on your preference.
Okay.
I don't mind some people have actually, I think somebody told me, I forget who it was,
Okay.
but that it could actually be a little bit more safe if they sit in the front because you can actually see what they're doing.
Now, Rochester,
Versus
New
the
York.
back.
If you're from Rochester, New York, this guy here does Uber. You might get in his car. Whatever you do, put
Please
some
don't
condom
rob
in
him.
his cars.
yeah, if
put
you
some
find a
condoms in his car.
condom, yeah, put a condom in his car, or if you find some condoms,
I think that's the new thing to
Stuff
do
like
now
that,
is put
you know.
condoms in Uber Mike's car.
what is it, silver car.
Jesus, someone's going to get my
All
car.
right.
They're going to be like, yo, what's this condom doing back here? I'm just going to listen, I don't know. But you know what? You could have it and you have some safe sex tonight.
Oh,
there you
jeez.
go.
Well,
On the
Pay it-
house complimentary
Pay it
by
it
Uber
forward.
Mike.
hey, you know what? You know how people have like a playlist for their people, the riders and all that.
Yeah.
Here's what you can do. You can have a nice, maybe put a little black glass in the between of your front and back seat.
Oh, there you go.
You can have
There
some
you go.
music playing for them. They can get the condoms for free. You can have them do their thing in the
Oh,
back of the car
God.
from one point to the next.
Now,
Destination A to
you-
Destination
you
B.
You gotta be careful there because you're gonna start attracting the wrong crowd, as in like the
Exactly.
prostitution
Oh, Uber Mike can
crowd.
handle it. He likes that kind of thing. doesn't he?
You're
Yeah,
right. Uber
right.
Mike does kind of.
He
like
likes
that
to. He likes
thing.
to.
I'm a
like-
single man. What
Yeah,
can
he's
I
a single
say?
man. He's
Think
got that
there's some
weakness. He's
truth
got
there.
to fulfill his
That
needs.
prostitution needs,
Even if it
yes.
means he's not getting into the action, but at least he knows some action's going on in his car, right?
Yeah.
This
There
guy.
you go.
So how's that woman doing, man?
Which one?
Oh, you know which one he says.
Your overseas girlfriend.
Yeah, the overseas one, man. How's it
Now-
going?
I'm only kidding about which one, but so apparently, I'm on Facebook groups and stuff, and I post whatever, and somebody started talking to me. It's this girl. She's legit.
Okay,
We video chatted.
right.
Everything.
You know she's real though, right?
She's
She's
100%.
100%. Like this
We
is
have
not some
video-
old.
yeah.
This is not some 70-year-old guy in Alabama or something like that trying to get a hold of you, man. Like,
No,
hey, look at this.
They've
look at this
even
guy.
seen. He's
Okay.
even seen her on video chat too.
Well, at least
I
you know
have
it's
heard.
legit.
Now
She is real.
No catfishing
She's
over
my
here.
age, 21.
I thought she was 22.
Sorry, I misread that. She's 21.
Well, geez, man, you got to get this thing
well,
right here, man.
well, I'm
make sure,
22.
make sure she's
Fuck.
not 16 years old.
Yeah.
Hey, you better be careful, man.
She lives in Pakistan though. That's
I
the
know.
only problem. Very nice girl. We have a lot in common. She knows English fluently. She's getting a bachelor's degree.
That's good.
It's pretty cool.
Nice.
I just wish that I could meet somebody like that here.
Well-
but I guess I don't know, ladies. Tell me, why do y'all? I mean, phone on in, leave a comments. Why do we play that?
All right.
Now
there,
he's trying to do
Casanova.
some pickup over
there
here.
we go. Okay. But anyway,
He's trying to do his
so
little thing.
I had
Right.
something.
Okay.
You know what? I came across this article. Okay. So
Okay.
this is out in California, right?
Oh,
So
Cali.
I believe it was a Navy pilot or an Air Force pilot ejected out of an F-16 right before it crashed into a California building.
Oh,
Okay, I don't know if anybody was killed or injured. The
I didn't hear about
pilot
this one.
Where did
apparently
this
lived.
happen? In what part of Cali?
I don't. I'd have to look up the article. You know, I was skimming through.
Oh, what's going on here, man? Where's your article?
My notes got lost.
The news guy.
Technical
The news guy had
difficulties.
some technical
Come on,
difficulties.
come on,
Come
on, Zoo. Come on, what's going
Oh, come on.
All right, so
get
I
on
want
the ball.
to talk about something real quick. We know why Uber Mike's got his name. Uber Mike, he does Uber. It's very easy to
And
figure that out.
And when we go out, I usually take my car.
Ooh, by
when I'm
Mike.
driving everywhere.
My name, I
Oh, yeah.
I got M-Balm, embalmer. If you know what embalming and all that, it's an old name that my father used to use on the CB radios. So I took it over. I used embalmer throughout my whole time online. It's a nickname. So I shortened it and modernized it to M-Balm. This guy over here, I want to talk about the zoo over here. His name's the Zookeeper. It came from the fact, it's legitimate fact, that this guy has so many animals. It's like a zoo in his house.
It is a zoo. I mean, not literally, but I have a collection of, reptiles, and I do have a ferret.
He's got he's got a couple different reptiles.
Couple of mice.
Yeah, he's got.
Well, no mice. We have pet rats.
Rats.
Either way, man, you got a lot of pretty.
Ferrets.
You got
I love
husky.
ferrets.
You got a dog.
Husky lab mix. Yeah.
Got a
Yeah.
fucking.
He's
We
got the
leopard
whole.
geckos.
He's got the whole Sonic
Got
Park.
tons of fish.
African bull. Oh, tons. Freshwater,
Snakes.
saltwater, snakes. I have 4 snakes. We got a blue tongue skink.
He's got the whole Seneca Park Zoo over there. I swear.
Yeah, I could charge admission. $1. Come in, pet all the animals, pet at your own risk though, in case they bite you.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, some of the snakes
gotta be
may be a
careful,
little
man, like-
hostile.
I got this one carpet python. Like I've tried everything, working with her, and
Yeah.
all my other snakes are good, but
Oh man.
she's just a naturally aggressive snake.
Animals have their instincts, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
and
how it
each
works.
snake has its own personality.
She doesn't want to be fucked with.
She
She's
does
made it
not
clear.
want-
Basically.
She's
a
made it clear.
She's a look but don't touch animal, except when it comes to feeding.
Well, you know what they say, like all the animals, they have the pretty colors and all that. That's a warning sign. Like,
Yeah.
don't fuck with them.
But then you have, your other snake that will chill with you.
It's an arboreal. They're arboreal, semi-arboreal snakes.
I'm waiting for the day I come over to his house and he's got a pet leopard and he's got like a baboon all over the
Jesus
place. He's got
Christ.
all this. He's got all
Oh,
these
yeah.
animals going on.
Oh,
He's got a
boy.
crocodile
Dude, when
in
he
his
has
bathtub.
like an otter
All right,
and,
all right.
and
So
a possum.
I got a story here. Now I was recently down in Florida, as you all know. I wasn't here for the beginning of the show. But anyway, I went to an exotic animal shop called Father Fish
Yeah,
Aquarium.
fix this mic over
There's
here,
a little
man.
mini. Oh, Mike's going.
He's getting a little tipsy.
Oh yeah.
Didn't even have a drink yet.
Oh boy.
Oh,
This
man.
microphone didn't even
Is
have
that
a drink
mic
yet, and it's getting
drinking?
tip. So yeah,
Oh, okay. We're gonna have to put
um,
this mic over. So it doesn't
you got it.
Yeah.
Don't kill it now.
covering up my face.
Yeah, I can hear that TV, man,
I see
just a
my
little
beautiful
bit.
face here.
You can hear that TV that's on over here, man.
Yeah, I know. We gotta shut that off.
You gotta shut her down or something.
Staff, can we shut the TV off?
Staff. He
Staff.
calls him Staff.
Thank you, staff.
This is how he is, man. He calls his own girl a Staff. He calls my fiance Staff. This is all it is.
Hey, they are very hardworking staff.
Listen,
They were dedicated to this show.
Oh, yeah,
So
we're
your
so-
girlfriend's
so
considered
dedicated.
a staff?
Hey,
Staff infection, man.
don't you stop. You bastard.
You bet. He
You
calls
take
me.
that back.
Listen. It's 11:38 in the night, man. No.
I thought you were gonna say in the morning. I was about to be like,
I was about to say,
In the
we're
morning,
not
where are you
morning,
at?
Smoking.
Where are you at?
where are you? Are we on a parallel dimension? What's going on?
I don't know. You tell me. Yeah. Crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff, yo.
All right, we're gonna take another break. When we come back, we're gonna wrap everything up.
We'll be
And-
right back momentarily. Stay tuned.
That's
Hit
right.
us up and
so,
don't be afraid to text us live. We'll talk.
Yeah, we got a
We'll
couple
definitely,
different texts here,
open
but
up, looking for
we
some
also got a
dialogue
caller.
here.
That was a cool experience. So
Yeah.
That was
we'll
very
be
cool.
right back after this.
Thank you.
All
Shout
right.
out to Austin.
Shout out to Austin for watching. Thank you.
Yo, welcome back.
Welcome back.
While we were on break, we had a caller, and he's on with us right now. His name is Charlie. Some of you know him as Charlie Manson. What's up, Charlie?
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's happening, man?
Thank you for calling in.
Not much. I was just checking out your podcast, and this shit is hilarious.
Hey, thanks, man.
Digging it.
So,
Really
you were
appreciate
saying you watched
that.
the first episode there. You said you might have seen this guy before in some time?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember exactly. I feel like I saw him 2 years ago at the carnival
Probably.
Oh.
because he was getting into it with the police, I think.
Oh, Jesus.
boy.
Oh, we didn't know about
Oh,
this.
man.
He was getting in with the police,
He's
huh?
throwing it down, yo.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
my
got kicked out of the beer tent, I think.
Oh, no,
I
no
know.
wonder.
Makes
All
sense.
right, yeah, so
That's
he is that
gotta
type
be,
of
yeah.
guy.
Hey, now, a couple months in July, we have the Fireman's Carnival in Webster. He probably will be there in the beer tent, and he probably will be getting rowdy, and he'll probably be messing around with the police again and doing all kinds of crazy shit. We should probably go over there and see if we can get a hold of this guy and maybe have a
Absolutely.
couple more moments.
Yeah, man. You guys just trying to answer some questions. This shit is hilarious.
I am the greatest man
We
to
need to
ever
have
live.
this guy on the
His
show
wife,
if
that
we
shit
can
had
get
me
this guy
interested.
on the show.
Yeah, this
need to
guy
get
here,
this guy to
Charlie
call
Manson,
in.
he does gigs. He's a rapper, local rapper here in Rochester, New York. He does all kinds of gigs. We're gonna have him on the show. Actually, we were talking about how we're gonna have him on the show doing a special guest appearance. And
Yeah, man. I hear you guys talk about Batman and stuff, so it's a lot of stuff that I like, and I'd love to come and talk about that stuff.
yeah, we really need to
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about
Oh,
it.
yeah, we
Absolutely.
like Batman.
We got to talk about how they probably should find someone else to do the job. I mean, I saw there was already a petition on getting this guy off of there already.
Getting him removed.
I mean, can
yeah.
you imagine Edward Cullen being Batman? I think that's crazy.
It's a bit of a
It is
stretch.
crazy, and it all starts from these all internet petitions that like, imagine Robert Pattinson as Batman. 'Cause I remember, like 2 months ago, there was an image of it, and I was like, "There's no way this will ever happen,"
Oh yeah.
and now it did happen.
Well, now it's happening. Hey, speaking of petitions, did you see that about Game of Thrones? I know you're a Game of Thrones fan. Season 8,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
talking about
Game of Thrones
they're
fans.
talking about having a petition to redo the whole season over again. I guess what was it? 500,000 petition signatures already.
Yeah, they're not happy with the new season, but it
crazy.
feels rushed. The whole thing does.
I agree, man. This last episode here tomorrow night. Well, now it's Sunday. It's gonna be Sunday soon, but tomorrow night it's gonna be crazy. They have like what, an hour and a half, I'm sure, to get all this crammed
Yeah.
in, and it's like, I understand that. I mean, I'm not totally disappointed with this season, but I'm also disappointed with, like how you said, it's rushed. It feels
Yeah,
really rushed.
It does seem.
It definitely feels rushed. So many plot points from the other seasons that they're just like completely overlooked them for no reason other than they just want to move on to Star Wars.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. Like, I feel like they're just like, all right, let's get it out of the way, let's just get it done, and let's move on. Like, that's how I feel they are. Like right now, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're just trying to. Yeah.
They put like 10 years of their life into this show, and now you're just gonna rush through the last season.
I know, and
Yeah, it seems rushed.
Yeah.
It was way too rushed.
it's crazy. But
And I was watching this video on YouTube that's like 3 minutes of just the actors talking down on the season 8, and they're just like, even they don't like it.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, they just feel like the writing and stuff is just gone all the way, and they're just trying to finish it up.
right. Well, that's what I mean. Like,
Well,
it's just
it could have
wrapping it
been-
up, you know.
Yeah, they're trying to.
I guess I don't know I don't know if this is true or not. I did see online that even the actors were kind of disappointed with this season.
Yeah, because HBO wanted 10 seasons altogether. They didn't
Right.
want to stop at 8.
Well, they
They
should have
wanted
kept
10
it.
seasons.
Right, they should have kept it at 10 because this just feels so rushed. I mean, what they did in the last episode could have been a whole season leading up to that point.
Exactly.
And I mean, if anyone's watching right now who's a Game of Thrones fan, you already know what's happening if you're keeping up to date with it.
You already know.
And
Yeah.
that whole season that we just had here, 6 episodes, and what they did, it's just it's too short. It's stupid. But
Right, and I feel bad for people that haven't watched it and they're starting to watch it now.
right,
And they're going to see, like, it just drops off.
yeah. Well, then they're
Like,
doing.
my wife is watching from the first season all the way now.
Oh, is she?
And even I'm watching now being like, oh, it's just,
Yeah. No, I know, man. Like you said, about 10 years, and this is how they're gonna end it. and I guess they're gonna do some prologues or whatever. They're gonna do some
Yeah, I think
some
that was-
shows about how it leads up to this whole.
Yeah, they want to do like the long night, the first long night. That's what they want to do.
Right,
I'm all for a spin-off show, but
yeah, it wouldn't be bad.
yeah, I don't think it's gonna be bad. No.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, it was good talking to you.
Yeah, you too, guys. It was
Charlie,
nice
Hey,
listening to your podcast.
Charlie,
thank you for
having me
coming
on.
in.
Charlie, I appreciate you calling in. It was very nice talking to you.
We look forward to
Oh, yeah.
meeting you in person, buddy. Now,
Yeah, me
just
too.
out of
Thanks, guys.
curiosity, how long have you been in the rap game here?
I've been rapping since 2009.
Oh,
Yeah.
so all right. So
So
you've
10
been in
years,
it.
man. That's good.
Nice, nice.
Yes, sir.
Now you got
Thanks
a
for having
couple
me.
songs out. Yeah, thanks. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, no problem, man. We're gonna.
Sorry, I'm at work. That's why I'm trying to rush this. My
No,
bad.
no. I understand, man.
All right.
All right, man.
Have
We'll
a
let
good
you go.
night.
All right,
Have a good night.
I'm gonna listen to the rest of the podcast though.
Thanks,
Have
brother.
a good
All right.
night.
All right,
Have a
we
good one.
appreciate it.
All right, peace out.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, man. Charlie, man. He's
Yeah, special thanks to Charlie for
Special
calling in.
thanks, shout out to Charlie for
Yeah.
calling in.
yeah.
Also, shout out to Austin and shout out to Eric for watching and viewing.
Yeah. No, thanks everybody. This is just a brand new show.
Yeah.
Second episode live.
We got some
We
feedback.
We have
you know,
so
it's
much
good.
more to talk
Yeah.
about. We have
Oh,
so
yeah.
much
Now,
more.
one thing we got to cover. Me and Uber Mike.
Okay. Uber Mike
We
and
were
Zulu.
driving through the village of Fairport the other day. Now, there are some strange things that can happen when you're going through.
Well, when you're going
but-
through anywhere in the ROC, but
Yeah, when you're going through anywhere, but it wasn't in Fairport. It was East Rochester technically, but
well, that's even.
I was
still.
driving my pickup truck, right? And so I was going.
Oh.
Uber Mike was in front of me, and my girlfriend was in the passenger seat, and she,
Right.
we're going. Now, Uber Mike, tell me what you saw before we were going. We were about to
So
go.
yeah,
through
I
a
was
one-lane
I
bridge.
was in front of this guy, and I saw there was this guy that. So when you're riding a bicycle, first of all, you're supposed to be if there's that white line for the shoulder on the right side.
Yeah.
A bicyclist is supposed to be occupying
Right.
past that line in that shoulder.
Correct. Yeah.
If there's no shoulder, then he can be in the road.
They have to obey the road.
Right. He was not doing that. He was on the not the correct side of the shoulder.
Right.
He was
And he was
basically
obviously being a
weaving
dick
weaving
about it,
between
too.
both, getting
Oh,
in front of
jeez.
cars and stuff. And I went past him. I went through the one-way bridge, but apparently when Cody here stopped, the guy grabbed onto the back of the truck
He
to
grabbed
just
on.
hold on to it, and when
Yeah, you
they
serious?
pulled off, he hit the lever, like he grabbed the
pulled
lever,
the
and he
lever
pulled,
and opened
he
it
pulled
up.
the back
What?
down.
Now, here, let me tell you this. I was driving, and I was focusing on driving because, there's cars coming through. I'm driving a pickup truck, and,
Right.
there's a bicyclist.
Yeah.
And, I'm trying to be courteous. And then all of a sudden, my girlfriend says, oh, my God, he just held onto the truck. And so this guy's sitting there. He's pedaling off, looking at me. So I stop, and I'm looking, and I'm like, that son of a bitch. We should go chase him. We should go. And, it would have been, we didn't have a chance to turn. By the time he was gone over there, pedaling down the opposite, but...
That's insane.
If I see this guy, oh man, I'm gonna come out and I am going to really stop and pull over and talk to this man.
Oh yeah. I
Why
think
did
they'll-
you
Man,
pull
first
up
of
in
all,
my trunk?
you
Be a lot
don't
more than
touch somebody
talking. Not
else's
cool.
vehicle.
No.
You want to
No,
ride
you
a bike?
don't.
You want to ride a bike in the road?
And
Obey
especially
the traffic rules.
Right.
No, and that's unsafe. You
Oh, it's
cannot just
terrible.
hang
You
on
can't
to
just
a
hang on
moving
to someone's vehicle.
Like, what if I stopped quick and that guy smacked his head into my truck
Oh, that yeah.
and got a traumatic brain injury or
You-
fell off?
for some reason,
got
out
ran
of all
over by
the
a
things that could
car.
happen, you would probably would have been liable.
Yeah, I
even
would
though
have been
this
liable
clown over here
because
decided
he
to
was
hold on to
being
your
a
car.
clown.
Well, it's New York, man. They try to hold you liable for everything,
Oh yeah.
Even
I mean,
though it's no fault.
even though it's your no
Right.
fault.
That yeah.
even
Yeah.
it's even
Lord
yeah.
below
Yeah,
me.
don't trust anybody and don't trust anything. In a situation like that, you got to do what's best for you.
And if you
Cover
see
your
any
ass.
crazy bicyclists, start filming them. Start filming them and send them into the show. We
Yeah.
would love to see it.
Send them to the
If you're in
email.
the Rochester or even wherever you're from.
Wherever you're from.
Wherever you're from.
Send it
we
in.
want to see them.
Oh yeah,
Because these people are maniacs. I
Right.
tell
We
you,
will shout you out.
maniacs.
we'll credit you. We'll do all that at the mbalmeffect@gmail.com. Send us your video
you a
clips,
shout
anything
out.
you see odd, even if it's like has
Anything.
nothing to do with bicycles or anything like that.
Anything.
Just send
Like,
anything, and
it's
we
just
will
crazy,
probably.
you know, if
Even-
you see something, say something, man.
Even if you have a topic that you want us to talk about on the show,
Right.
feel free to send that to our email, and we will look. You know, if you have a
Send
link,
us some
if you have a
topics you
link
wanna
to the
discuss.
article, we will check it out. We'll take a look at it, and we'll add it to our list of things to talk about.
Or if you want something, you want to know a life situation, maybe you have a question about what's going on in your life, maybe some advice. I mean, we're not perfect, but we've had our fair share of experiences in life.
We've had quite a few.
So maybe we can help out some way or another. Again, send it to the mbalmeffect@gmail.com. We'll get to that the following episode, all that stuff.
Check out our website.
Check out our
Check out the
website,
website.
check out our Spreaker, check out our
mbalmeffect.com.
Facebook.
All of that.
We have more to come, of course, as far as websites and more content. Stay tuned every week to our podcast because we always have something new we're going to be talking about. We're always going to have more content in the future, you know, not just podcasts, but even videos.
Well, it's always
and,
just a show, man.
You know,
It's-
other stuff.
Let's call it a show.
It's
you know, we
it
eventually
simple.
too, we will be filming our own experiences that we have.
Oh, yeah.
And sharing that into our podcast shows where you'll be able to actually see firsthand some of the stuff we deal with, kind of like how you saw if you did watch The Greatest Man Alive.
yeah.
Now,
You
also,
already know.
Also, tomorrow we will be down at the Lilac Festival. We're gonna see if maybe the Greatest Man Alive shows up at the Lilac
You
Festival.
know, if
wouldn't that
he
be
is
crazy?
there and he
If
gets,
he's
you know,
there,
if he's there, I'm
that would be
recording.
some
I,
crazy-
Wouldn't
yeah,
that be crazy?
We need to invite him on the show if he's there. If
I
he's
want to go
there,
up to him
we
and
will
listen.
invite
You want like we need to talk
Will
to you,
you
figure
come
out
on
what
the
happened.
show?
And I really want to find out who Mrs. Cerulli is.
I don't know. Somebody, man. Maybe somebody knows.
I don't know. I
don't know.
wasn't there, but we need to meet him. But also, if we see any crazy shit, stuff. Now, here's some interesting stuff. A couple years ago, some underage kids brought a shotgun that was sawed off
What?
to the thing.
I don't remember hearing that. Now, I know
I
they had
remember
this
hearing that. I
ban on
remember hearing about
bandanas.
No, some kid brought a gun and shot it off there.
This was last year?
No, this is like 2 or 3 years ago. It's on the internet.
I
Pull it
probably
up.
missed that
Over
one.
Mike.
Nah,
Pull
I'm
it up.
not pulling that. You're the newsman. Come on, newsman.
I don't know where my phone is.
That's all right. We got a couple more minutes here. We got to wrap everything up.
Yeah.
Before we go, I want to plug Charlie Wilson. His stage name is Charlie Manson. Please look him up. He's a rapper here in
Check
Rochester,
him out.
New York. He'll be on with us very soon. That's who was talking with us earlier. Take a look at our new website, thembalmeffect.com. From there, you can watch all the previous shows. You can listen to us, all that, and much more. And again, like I said, you can listen to us, you can watch us, all that. And
We'd also like to say special thanks to all our callers, especially
Callers,
Charlie
Austin,
and as well
Charlie.
as Austin.
Thank you, Charlie and Austin.
thank you for
calling
those who are watching us.
Yep.
I know we're just beginning.
Also, is from
It's
our
just a
text
start.
line.
But if you keep, watching us every time we come on, we
Tell your
promise
friends.
it'll get better.
Tell your friends.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can only go up from this point.
Yep.
So
All right. Well,
They
thank
can
you very
only get
much for
better.
tuning in. For those who tuned in, again, thank you to Austin. Thank you to Charlie.
Yep.
And we hope you tune in with us next week.
yeah, thanks to everybody. We'll catch you next time on the M-Balm Effect. Peace out.
Peace.